Hello, one and all. I'm your host, Thorelli, and this is my channel, Megapublix, and I hope you're ready to vandalize because we are playing the mod for Crusader Kings 2 called When the World Stopped Making Sense as the Vandals in the Dark Ages. So my father just passed away, and it just so happened that I was fighting for... what's the word I'm looking for here? Duchy of Mallorca. Oh, yeah. And I just happened to be fighting a holy war. He passed away while he was fighting a holy war, and now I'm in the very odd predicament of having some very powerful factions forming up against me. Well, not very powerful factions that are going to be problematic. And I'm in 2 holy wars. So let's continue this here. Let's slow it down just a little bit as we shoot. So some of these vassals here were actually pulled into this holy war. And I gotta move back. Wait, am I attached? I am attached. I'll let those guys keep sieging and bring these guys over here to help do something, you know, useful. And these raiders for... Huh. Alright, let's bring these guys over here. Woo! We can, That's mountain. I'm not touching him on mountain. Alright, the diplomatic skill of Chancellor Bishop Lutbert is deplorable. Deplorable. No matter what task I give him, he always managed to disappoint. He's not good enough. He's gonna have to shape up. Otherwise, I don't know what's gonna happen to him if he doesn't. Well, I'll fire him, but... So yeah, let's siege down this, and then we'll start moving the other way, and hopefully we'll, acquire a shit ton of provinces out of these 2 holy wars. Let's move you guys up over here. Interesting. What happens if we change places? Who won? I won? Oh shit. He won. That is not good. Oh, of course he created the Duchy title. I don't know how to split this. Or oh, it's Gavelkind. Maybe he'll have 2 sons and acquire a 2nd Duchy title. That would be excellent, actually. Okay, so what was I doing? Yes, I was dividing these forces here. 15k is going to move north. I want to see if I can... The reason I did this is I wanted to see if he'd start moving towards the stack, which apparently he's not. That's alright, that's okay. The stack is... This is desert? This is desert. I don't think either of us... Or maybe he might have advantage in the desert. Princess Livia. is going to be educated in... I don't know. She can be educated by, my uncle. Just for the sake of appeasing him. The next thing we want to do is make sure that this kid... Oh, I can't educate him, he's too young. But when he gets older, I want to make sure that I am educating him. She is also... Because I want him... Or am I even getting a cultural opinion issue here? Foreigner, yes, I am. Sieging. We are sieging. I really don't like the fact that he is so big. Maybe he'll have another son. Ah, another Jewish man. Mesh. I'm not even gonna try. It would be offensive if I did, I feel like. But let's see what he looks like. Here we go. That is just a crazy color for... I don't know, there's just something about that color that just, like, it looks cartoony, to be honest with you. Trade post in Malta... I don't want to anger... Wait. Yeah, I don't want to anger my own trade republic. I feel like that's incredibly counterproductive. Ooh. Amalfi exists. It's kind of interesting that they would make that, to be honest with you. Because at the start of the game, there weren't any trade republics on the map. So now we've got me... Sorry, I think I knocked the mic just a little bit. So now we've got me and Italy competing against each other trade-wise, which is how I feel it has always been meant to be. Let's win up here, and then... Gives me 400 more guys. I hate you, Flanders! Yep. Flanders seems to be the one raiding me like crazy. I wish there was some way to just go up there and beat the living shit out of them. I might raid them in a little bit. See how they like the taste. I doubt they will enjoy the taste very much. It's not a good taste. Ooh, I completed... Seduction focus. Oh... Am I lustful? I'll keep that. Let's see if there's any fair maidens for me to, seduce. And he can be my new steward, or my new Gaga. There really aren't that many... Let's start by seducing my wife. That's fine. We'll figure it out in a little bit. I have... Whoa! When are you getting there? May 6th. So this is my chance. Get there. And crush them! Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful! Offer peace, enforce demand. Let's do this. Grant land a title. Oh, sadly, one at a time. I'm not just gonna create the whole Duchy title and hand it out. I should. Let's see now. Do include the lore titles, please. Oops, too far. And we've gone too far. There we go. And then you. $18 out of 7. All right. We've got some exciting gameplay going on here. I'm gonna keep that specifically for me. You can have that, though. Oh, shit. It hasn't refreshed. Romano Gothic. Maybe not. He is free, though, for what it's worth. Like, I can deal with the cultural issues later. Visigoth. That is so cool! My brother-in-law is Haas is his name, which means rabbit. So his family crest is actually a rabbit. Where is the button that I'm looking for? Invite diplomat to court, invite spy to court. I just want a noble of any kind. Invite a soldier, a diplomat, and a spy. Is he just a spy master? Alright. Spy master, you can get a county. I'll give you land anyway, even though I just paid for a bunch of guys. You'll get the bishopric. All the way down at the bottom they are. Alright, you... Riveting gameplay right here. Next time, I should probably stop the recording. I think I'll do that next time, not be an asshole. I thought there was going to be more, what's the word? Insight in my handing out of titles than there actually was. And we got one more. You, what do we give you? The city. She is not a pretty woman. She's who I'm trying to seduce? I'll just make a lewd suggestion. Vici! Now I will seduce my wife. Or not. Alright, what do we got? Must insist on elective monarchy. I have no choice. I'll let that slide. Alright, so now that we have the issues of elective monarchy, I am going to continue to nominate my son. And we have this problem. I wonder if this crown authority affects how the rest of the realm works. Because everything right now is under a titular title. Vandalicia. And it will be for the next 100 years. My son, who was educating him before? God, that's terrible. He's gonna get a terrible trait. Can anyone educate him in being an elusive shadow? She can. Alright, that works by me. For a second there, I almost didn't have the timer going. It would have been like 2 hours later, and I would have been like, oh no! Clearly only 5 minutes have passed by! I wonder what happens when you survey a realm. That's going to be the next thing that we're about to do. Let me just ransom off these prisoners here. The other issue with having an elective kingdom is also the Kingdom of Alana, which I will probably destroy if it comes down to that. I might have to. But I do feel significantly more powerful now. Alright, this guy needs to be stopped. What's your problem, dude? Sending a gift won't appease him. Landed title won't appease him. Is this... What if I just made him a duke? Patient, cynical, envious. Envious is the problem. Well, one of the problems. Air educated with a foreign culture. Foreigner, he's got a claim on my title. I will make him a duke. Why am I doing that? Because I like paint. Oh! I thought it was... I didn't look any deeper. I thought it was only 2 counties. Let me check real fast, actually, how big I have to be to form this empire. Much bigger than I am right now. That's alright. It's going to take some time. Jure Kingdoms. How long is this going to take to shift? 16 out of 100 years? Jeebus. Alright, you guys, I think, are... Aaron. Oh, no, you're not. You're pagan. You're on the pagan wagon. Okay. Why am I not murdering you? That's the other question. Like, you should not exist at this very moment. That's how dangerous you are to me. How old am I? Who am I seducing? Like, why can't I seduce anyone? Relationships. No lover. I just left her. I should be able to seduce someone, I feel like. Oh, let's try, where is it? Survey realm. Travel around the realm to see how it is doing. Alright, we'll drop that gold off and see what happens. That's not good. So my uncle is my heir. That is very unfortunate. You gotta feel pretty good about yourself, you goddamn asshole. Primogenitor is gonna be going back to it's gonna be a while from now. I'm not even sure I want to go back to it yet. Alright, after deliberation with your advisors and family, you have decided to survey the realm. The preparations will take several days, but the experience will be worth it. After all, it is one thing to hear of how your realm is doing, but another to see it with your own eyes. I cannot wait. Ooh. What's this trait? Traveling. Extra prestige. Excellent. Readying your horses, carriages, and entourage, you leave your residence early in the morning. You will probably be gone for a month or so as you try to learn more about your realm. What do the nobles do when you're not around? How are the commoners surviving? What regions prosper and which languish? Alright, while traveling, I have been talking a lot with one of the lesser knights that accompany lesser knights accompanying me. We don't agree on everything, but I've found our conversations fruitful and delightful. You should come to my court and stay with me. What? Am I reading those chances right? I think that in total adds up to 40 plus 30, 70. Yeah, that adds up to a 100% chance of apparently the same guy or 4 different possible guys that are all of the same type. Let's check this new friend of mine out. Here we go. He's a brilliant strategist. Ooh, he's got good traits. He's left-handed, though. That's unfortunate. That is left-handed, right? Yeah. Haha, left-handed right! He is ambitious, though. You gotta be weary of that. Alright. While on the road, you come across a traveling merchant who specializes in exotic sweets and delicacies from other lands. Currently, he is selling off some of his baklava, syrupy pastries from the Eastern Mediterranean, and offers you some at a discount. I'll try this baklava. The survey of the realm is almost complete. There is only a little more, but more There's only a little but more traveling to do. It might be a good time to reflect on everything that has happened. Indeed, I had baklava. That was pretty much it. Alright, tonight I am staying in one of the fortresses of my realm. It is a mighty fortress built with the sturdiest wood and toughest stone, yet to your horror you learn that the warriors guarding this fort are horridly incompetent and untrained. They can't even hold their swords and spears the right way. Give them funds, bring soldiers and supplies from elsewhere to help. I will train these men myself. Look out below. There is no place like home. Your survey of the realm has come to a close, and you are almost home. The sight of your residence in the far distance is a welcoming sight indeed. Nevertheless, you have learned much from your journey, and hopefully these lessons will serve you well in the coming years. Let's have these guys do things. tech is... Some people might be having an aneurysm watching me just letting my countryside get raided like this. And at the end of the day, they're kind of right. However, I really need retinue is what I need. Let's see if I can build it. Something that I don't have to keep raising and lowering and raising and lowering. Do I not have a cultural unit? Because I swear I did as, like, regular Vandals. Well, that's bad. They're going to spawn on my capital. God damn it. We'll deal with that later. In the meantime, I'm thinking hurting these guys might be the way to go. What is this? Worship of the Libyan god. I'm not going to pronounce that because it could be offensive the way that I pronounce. Or I guess I could try. No, I'm not. The offspring of another god, I assume, and a cow. I'd have to wiki that later. So I could take this. He's the king of Mauritania. That poor bastard. Oh, that's right. I just took all of it from him. That poor, poor bastard. I think maybe... Let's see what I can take from him. What do I have de jure claims on? Oh, because he made the Duchy. I get it. How big is this? What Duchy did he make? This Duchy is what he made. I should make this other Duchy and give it... Wait, is this all Tripolina? Holy shit, that's a huge Duchy. I feel like that's almost bigger than my, than Carthage. I think it is bigger than Carthage, actually. Do I take it for him? Well, eventually I need all of this and all of that to form Africa. This is not going to split well, his kingdom. Or his, not kingdom. It feels like a kingdom. I'm going to unpause while the game goes on. That's not what I wanted to click. Oh, gravity is such a cruel mistress. That's what happens when you... Oh, I should start thinking about marrying my son. Ooh. Well, that's an interesting... I want to see the damn character. That's the one thing that I don't like about this new setup. There we go. Not a right click, but a left click. That's a pretty big Duchy, but it's all the way over there. It's a little frustrating, to be honest with you. Let's... Can I? Can this happen? Will this happen? It can. That's magic. That is magic, and that's gonna happen. as this spirals out of control into me becoming probably a little bit more powerful than I deserve to be. Well, whether I actually inherit that at the end of the day is also going to be a pretty good question. Well, I mean, I'm going to get it, because murdering a child is not a difficult thing. And you can probably... No, don't ever quote me on that in any sense beyond Crusader Kings. What can be usurped? Oh, this Duchy? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's usurp the Duchy. Alright, so the next step is either hitting these guys, who have a lot of soldiers. More than I do, which is kind of strange, to be honest with you. Okay, let's build this retinue real fast here. That, and then move so raiders don't hit you. And then I really have the strong desire to holy war for this. Just right now. Like, what is their army like? Very weak. We gotta do it. We can't just let them be weak and not get hit by us. Those Flanders. We will call the Western Roman Empire to our aid. And like cowards, they will probably refuse. But we all knew at the end of the day that they were cowards. Oh, no. He's not a coward. I rescind my insult. Which uncle is this? What do you own? A barony. And yet somehow... I don't want to have to destroy my second kingdom title. I will. Excellent. No, he definitely needs to be the man in charge. The issue of having an unlanded sun is a little bit of... Yeah, it's not that much of a problem. Like, that prestige hit is... It's ignorable at the moment. Yeah, I really don't want to destroy the title of Elan, because without it, I can't appoint generals. Because again, my title is titular, and Vandalicia is a badass thing. So I want as much as I can to de jure shift into it. These guys... The... Garamantics are just terrifying. I haven't checked their army, though. Still just terrifying. Let's check my, 18 out of 100. 18 out of 100. Oh. Actually, let's murder this guy too while we're at it. Because there's no yeah, exactly. The politics of elective empires: murder everyone in your way. Right? Oh, the roads just aren't safe anymore. The return of the High Priest, with power and strength of the Zoroastrian faith. That guy has ordered the institution of the office of this, the priest, or the priests of priests. That will serve as the highest religious authority in the heathens. Just a bunch of stinking heathens. Oh, good. Where else do we have to start converting now? All this land that I just took. You can go and study technology. My army's not nearly as impressive as it could be. I just thought about this because of this little penalty right here, the whole new administration thing. I just took it, so it's, you know, not providing me the wealth that it could be. Alright, so if you have liked what... Oh shit, the Immortals. Some Persians' finest warriors have taken it to... yeah, you know what the Immortals are. Alright, so if you've enjoyed what you've watched, please like and subscribe, and as always, have a wonderful day. Unfortunately, we're out of time, so enjoy yourselves. See you next time.